Hyped to anti-hyped. With all films, it's important never to get overly hyped about the upcoming movie. Now this is extremely important, because if you get overhyped about a movie, you've got really high expectations, you go in, you're quite likely the film isn't going to be as good as you thought it was going to be. Now this is for a number of reasons. The trailer, your expectations, and everyone else's expectations. If you read really good reviews about a film before you go into the film, you'll likely think the film is brilliant or better than what it actually is. If you go in with an open mind, then that film will quite likely be just as you thought it would be, or even better, which is a really good thing. You need to not prejudge the film before you go in. Go in with an open mind. Whether you think it's going to be terrible or to be amazing, it doesn't matter. If you go in with an open mind, you should be happy with the final outcome of the movie. Reviewers, just like everyone else, including myself, always tend to get hyped up over the trailers. Now this, of course, is because Hollywood invests millions and millions of pounds in the trailers to get you as an audience to come and watch their movie and bring in some money. But trailers can be really good for two reasons. One, they show what the film's going to be like, and two, because it gets you excited and anticipating the movie. If the trailer isn't exciting and isn't enticing, then the film industry isn't doing a very good job with advertising, are they? See, now DC is a great example of this. Because their movies are normally pretty bad, they release these amazing trailers. For example, Suicide Squad trailer. The music was perfect. It was matched with some amazing action scenes that were in the film, and it was all collared together really nicely. The thing with DC is, and Suicide Squad, half the amazing action sequences weren't actually included in the end film. This, of course, pissed off audiences a lot. But my point is, it's the music and the action scenes that entice audiences to go and watch this film. I was super hyped about this movie, and unfortunately it wasn't as good as anyone thought it was going to be, with all the amazing soundtracks it had in the trailer. But oh well, these things happen. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a DC rant, but I'm sure as hell hoping that this doesn't happen with the Wonder Woman movie that's coming out later on this year. Just like Batman v Superman fooled us and did Suicide Squad. In a way, with movies, seeing the trailer is one of the most exciting things that you can do in the movie world. Because looking at the trailer, you can see what's to come, and it can be really exciting to anticipate the years, the months, the weeks, the days, all the way until that film comes out. For at the moment, I'm anticipating Logan, which comes out later on this week, which should be amazing. I'm especially looking forward to films like Star Wars Episode 8 and Logan, which are coming out this year, and many other films, including Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I know there's loads more films. I can go on forever how excited I am about this year of movies, and also even next year and the year after, and movies are a long-running thing, i.e. Avatar 2 I'm really hyped about whenever they end up releasing that. However, with most trailers, unfortunately, they overhype the film. The trailers are often much better than the film is going to be. And we sort of go in expecting that, which we shouldn't have to do. I know this is the movie industry paying lots of money to make us go and see it, but you don't want to go into a movie underhyping it for yourself before you go in saying the trailer was amazing, but it's not going to be that good. Because it's not a nice feeling to have as a viewer. However, some trailers, now this is very few circumstances, Hollywood hasn't invested enough money into them, so the trailer doesn't come out very good, which can mean the box office isn't as good as they hope it would be. However, it means sometimes the film can be a lot better than the trailer actually is, which is a nice feeling, but you're less likely to go and see it if the film has a bad trailer. A recent example of this is Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Now the trailer, yes, it was good, but it just seems not as good as the last several films that have been released from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm sure the film would be great, and some of the trailer I loved, but it was just a bit repetitive theme-wise. But I'm sure the movie will be good, and I'll review that when it comes out. A number of reasons for the trailer not being as good as the actual film is because the money hasn't been invested into it. It's not as exciting as you want it to be. A Fast and Furious trailer, for example. Let's say there was a Fast and Furious movie coming out, and the trailer wasn't exciting. There wasn't people dangling out cars, the cars weren't flying out of aeroplanes, there weren't tanks and all weird stuff that you would never really expect in reality. If there wasn't that, then you wouldn't be hyped to see it, and you probably wouldn't end up going to see the movie. And there definitely wouldn't have ended up being 8 Fast and Furiouses after all, would there? No, definitely not. But over time, if you've got the first trailer isn't as good as you hoped, i.e. the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the first trailer for that was nowhere near as good as any of the first Guardians of the Galaxies. However, now there have been more movie clips and more trailers. There's been a second trailer release for that. It's slowly getting better and better and better. And it now looks really, really good. And of course, I'm hyped to see that film.
Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
So what films are you hyped for? And what recent trailers have excited you? What are you looking forward to in the future? And what films disappointed you? And was this because the trailers were better than the film? Put all your answers in the comment section below. I would love to answer them all. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And goodbye. I'll see you next time.
Konnichiwa.